Chapter 1. Tess. The city had many nicknames: Gotham, Metropolis, the Shining Star, the Big Apple, the city that never sleeps. These nicknames were not always accurate. For example, why would anyone refer to a city as an overlarge piece of fruit? Also, the city did sleep, but it slept the way a cat does, eyes half open, watchful, ready to spring at the first sign of fun or danger. That morning, a very different kind of cat was getting ready to spring. The cat in question lived in the Biederman family's cluttered apartment at 354 West 73rd Street and kept her sock collection underneath the Biederman's coffee table. This was not normally a problem for the Biederman family, except when they had guests or when their feet were cold. Today, they were having guests. They were also having a problem. The cat, a large spotted animal that would have looked more at home on a South African savanna than in the living room on the Upper West Side, had the business end of a striped sock gripped firmly in her teeth. She was growling. The lanky girl sitting on the floor gripping the other end of the sock growled right back. "Seriously, Tess?" said Mrs. Biederman. "This is my favorite sock," Tess said, her dark braid whipping like a tail against her olive skin. The cat's striped tail lashed in kind. Tess's twin brother, Theo, who was standing at the kitchen counter, poking at his favorite alphabet cereal with the back of a spoon, said, "The cat's winning." Tess said, "Yeah, well, I wouldn't need to clean up the stupid socks if those people weren't coming to see your stupid tower." Mrs. Biederman rifled through a briefcase the size of a suitcase. "It's not a stupid tower, and stop saying things are stupid." "It's the wrong tower," Tess said. Theo Biederman had built a scale model of the Tower of London, a model that took up the Biedermans' entire dining room. For a national Lego contest, he won. Now, a week into summer vacation, school officials were finally coming to interview Theo to congratulate him for his prize, even more Legos, and to photograph the tower for the school website. Mrs. Biederman thought they should clean up the cat sock collection before the people arrived, but the cat, 9, had other ideas. So did Tess. Theo still didn't look up from his cereal. "You don't have to wear your favorite socks, Tess. No one's going to interview you." "You should have built the Morningstarr Tower," Tess insisted, bending her legs and putting her weight on her heels for leverage. Theo looked up from his cereal. "Hey, I spelled Fibonacci. Oh, hold on. The I is floating away." 9, who, oddly enough, didn't seem much interested in the names of mathematicians spelled out in wheat products, flattened her striped ears and nearly yanked the sock out of Tess's hands. Tess held fast. Behind them, the morning news hosts on the TV blah blah blahed about new parking regulations, about Great Britain negotiating with China for more all-weather solar panels after an especially rainy spring, about new water pipelines, about the best work-to-evening outfits for women, about a new guacamole recipe with peas. "Peas," said Tess to the cat, "do not belong in guacamole." "Meow," said 9, pulling harder. "Next up on the program," yapped the TV host, "we'll be headed to a surprise press conference with philanthropist and real estate developer Darnell Slant. A man with a plan to move New York City into the 21st century." "We're already in the 21st century, duh," Theo said. "Darnell Slant has been linked to some of the world's most beautiful women, including performance artist Laura Yoshida, pop star Kath-tastic, and supermodel and entrepreneur Mink. But just last week, things took a more serious turn in his life. He pledged $100 million to biological research that could lead to cures for cancer and numerous other diseases. And that, he says, is only the beginning." In a recent interview with Channel 8 News, Mr. Slant talked about the importance of progress over stagnation, especially when it comes to the continued development of our city. The Morningstarrs were geniuses, the earliest architects.